Hey, my name is Austin Hart. I'm the franchise owner of United Water Restoration Group of McDonough in Georgia. The restoration industry is a really good industry to be in because you're able to help people. That's the biggest thing. Is like they're going through a disaster or some type of troubling situation at this time. So, we kind of come in as somewhat like heroes. We're able to, you know, help them navigate the whole process from start to finish. Putting their lives back together in a sense of the home, I guess, because that's one of the most important parts for people. The franchise team here at UWRG is amazing. Anytime we have questions or we want some good advice, we just reach out to them, and it's really quick. We'll talk to somebody over the phone. They'll get us in touch with whoever we need to in order to make the right decision and get us the best person for the situation. Yeah, when we were first starting our franchise, I was actually calling or texting Tiffany and Chrissy and Megan just to get information. Like something would pop in my head, and I'm like, "Oh, hey!" And so I'd shoot, and they would shoot me a text back or give me a call, or we'd set up an appointment to have a meeting or a Zoom meeting or something like that. And also, digital marketing. Turner is very responsive. I'll think of something like off the wall and be like, "Hey, man, have you seen this? Do you know anything about that?" And he's like, within 5-10 minutes, like replying back to me. So very supportive. So the UWRG team really did a great job of basically providing us an entire list of what we would need based on, we just bought one territory right off the start. So there was a very detailed list of what we needed, hooked us up with a supplier that were able to, work with us. We had a regional sales marketing rep from that supplier. I can literally text her, and within 3 minutes, I've got something that I need, or she's calling me. So it's very responsive. Yeah, I think that anyone coming into the restoration industry without experience is going to be a challenge. But coming into UWRG with no experience, you have a big support group that will help you throughout the process, and they're there, basically 24/7 to help you with that. So currently, I'm in the field a little bit. Mostly, I'm behind the scenes, talking with my technicians. It took me, with the experience that I had, I wanted to make sure that I took plenty of time to grow these guys and make sure that they're, knowledgeable on the situation. So at first, yeah, I was out on every single job with my technicians, making sure that they're doing a good job. They understand what needs to be done and set the expectations, and then also sell the job to the customer. Now I feel more confident in letting them lead and, go ahead and take the reins right now. And then I just kind of sit back and, make sure hopefully everything's going smoothly. UWRG is different from our competition because I try to explain to my technicians, if you're wanting to buy a car and you wanted to make sure that you bought a really good car, what kind of car would you buy? And they give me examples and answers and everything like that. But usually they go for a higher end, luxury type of vehicle. And so that's what I try to explain to my technicians is, hey, we're going to be that nice higher end luxury vehicle that that you're going to get to where you need to go and not have any problems with it and enjoy the ride. I initially worked with the competitor franchising group, and there was no available territory like within, probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours from where we currently live. My wife and I were very concerned about staying where we are for at least a few more years. So we researched UWRG, and obviously that territory that we wanted was available. So we were able to pounce on that. Owning a UWRG franchise, we're able to, have our kids come to the office, spend time with us, and we're able to not only develop a relationship and a legacy that we want to build personally with our kids, but obviously at a business standpoint, we're able to show them, a good way of handling business and how to operate and treat people, and we're also able to do that with our employees too. we enjoy, nurturing and, helping our employees grow as individuals and potential business owners one day. So in my previous role, I noticed that time spent with my family during the day was always just such a challenge. Really communicating through text and stuff like that is cool and everything, but right now being a franchise owner, yeah, we've got to work just like anybody. But we're able to, my kids are able to come to the office if they want to. We can go grab lunch. Heck, we even bring our little dogs to the office sometimes to hang out with us. So it's very enjoyable for us to be able to spend time and have our kids see the industry firsthand. So giving back to the community is very important to us. So definitely for our franchise, we want to make sure that we are involved with the community at a high level and a low level if we need to. So it's very important to us, and being able to help people during a restoration situation is very fulfilling. Being able to help them navigate through the whole process and getting their lives put back together from that standpoint. There was we just opened up in May, and already May of 2022, and already we had great opportunities in helping people through a tough time. One specific incident that sticks out more than others. It was a recent widow who her husband took care of pretty much everything around the house, as far as maintenance and paying bills and all that. And so when she had a water damage in her den, the insurance company called us and referred us to come out directly to take a look at it. And we were able to help her through the whole situation, from cleaning up the mess, extracting the water, doing the necessary demo that we needed to, helping her navigate through the insurance process to make sure everything was taken care of. We were able to move her contents and put them back once the rebuild was finished. And to have her there the last 2 visits that we were there, she was basically handing me the keys to her car, and I was pulling it out of the driveway for her, so that we can get in, and she was offered to make us breakfast and everything like that. So it was really comforting for us to help someone when they just had a recent major loss in their life, and then had to have a disaster happen. I think if you don't have a field marketer right off the bat, then your chances of getting jobs quickly are lower than what you would normally anticipate. A field marketer is very important right off the start. Yeah, our field marketer to generate business for us, like right out the gate, is going around meeting plumbers, meeting HVAC contractors, construction contractors. We're also going to agencies, insurance agencies, and then joining networks that we can join in and around our community. So she's doing a really good job of getting out there and, boots to the ground, as they say. In our business, customer service is the most important aspect of our business. People are going through a process right now that is, when they have a disaster in their home, a fire, water, mold situation, they want to know that they can depend on you to not only protect their family during this situation, making sure that we as a contractor are doing the right thing to properly remediate the damages and then to restore it. So customer service is huge. We want to be there throughout the process, make sure that they can always get in touch with us, whether it's phone, text, email, and then we want to make sure that they feel comfortable and confident that we're doing a good job. Our business is performing better than we expected from the beginning. We really were just kind of shocked and awed that we were able to get jobs as quickly as we did. It was a true blessing to us, so we were able to see that and be able to move forward from there. I think United Water Restoration Group can be successful in any part of America. It's a wonderful industry to be in. You have jobs in the summertime, you have jobs in the winter. You got frozen pipes in the wintertime. You have storms that come up, in the warmer months, and so there's always, unfortunately, there's always a disaster. So there's always an opportunity to thrive in your area.